Hello, my name is David Cornish, and today I will be interviewing for a position at Mediacom Cable, located in Dagsboro, Delaware. Now, Mediacom is a big cable company, you would say. They're in 24 different states, in multiple states, all the way from Delaware to California. They have a corporate office in New York and another corporate office in Gulf Breeze, Florida. So today the questions that will be asked are you willing to travel? What is your biggest mistake that you have made? And what are your career goals? So we'll begin with the first question. Are you willing to travel? The answer is simply yes. I am willing to travel. As a kid, I traveled all over the eastern coast, and I even traveled out of the country. I've driven from, of course, Delaware to Pennsylvania, to Maryland, to Virginia. I've driven to Florida, North Carolina, Georgia, almost everything south of Pennsylvania I've driven to on the eastern coast. I've flown out of the country. I've been traveling since I was about 6 years old. I've flown to Jamaica, Florida, Bahamas. So traveling is not a problem. I do not mind flying. I do not mind traveling in a car. I find it actually quite relaxing. It's nice just to, sometimes just be alone. Even when you're traveling in like vehicles or on an airplane with other people, you're in your own little bubble. And it's nice. It's nice to travel and be relaxed. And I noticed that you guys have cable plant in Florida, North Carolina, Georgia. I've been to those states. I'm willing to travel to those states, even drive to those states. I know the drive is long, but that's something that I'm willing to do. Not a problem. I know you guys don't really have anything north of Delaware, so even if you did, if you want to go, northwest out to Illinois or Iowa, it'd be something I'd be willing to do, even though it's cold in the winter. I definitely would be willing to do that. Wouldn't be a problem at all. The next question is, tell me about the biggest mistake that you have made. So, when I used to work in the restaurant business, I was the expediter. So I was the guy in the back of the kitchen that trades your food, inspects your food, and gives it to the food runner and tells the food runner where to go, or the waitresses or waiter. So that's a pretty important job because you're the guy in the back that controls where the food goes and make sure the food looks good. Well, one time I sent the complete wrong order out to the complete wrong table and embarrassed the food runner, which entitled embarrass myself. That's my job to make sure that food goes out to the right table. I felt horrible. I embarrassed her, like I said, and I don't like letting people down. It bummed me out probably for the most part of the night. I didn't enjoy it. I don't like making mistakes like that. But I'm not perfect. I will make mistakes, and I don't have a problem admitting that I made a mistake. I know with you guys, with Mediacom, you run a lot of cables. So there's a lot of drilling in the walls and the floors, and I may make a mistake. I may drill through somebody's electrical line. I may hit a water line in their house. But I won't hide it. I'll make the mistake. I'll make the mistake known, and I'll figure out what I can do to correct that mistake so I don't make that mistake again. Nobody wants to drill through anybody's water line twice and have that on their name. So I am willing to make mistakes, and I don't like making mistakes, but I'll admit that I did. And I felt terrible for giving that wrong food out to that wrong table, even though the table was okay. They laughed it off, but I didn't. I took it very serious. So my career goals are to be the best I can be in the field. I want to go to the highest level I can. I want to go all the way to the top. So essentially, I would want to be you. I'm coming for your job. I want to be the other guy on the other side of the table interviewing people. I noticed in your field that you have a couple of different positions. You have an installer tech, a maintenance tech, a TOS, or Tech Ops Supervisor, a TOM, a Tech Ops Manager, and a Director. So I would want to graduate through all three of the field levels, Service Tech, Installer, and Maintenance Tech, and have that well-rounded knowledge of the industry and how cable works, to eventually become a TOS, Tech Ops Supervisor, and a TOM, a Tech Ops Manager, and hopefully one day be a Director. Excuse me, in everything that I do, I want to be the best. I want to be that guy that people look up to, that when somebody has a question they can come to. I see my career being successful in anything I do. If I were to wash dishes on the weekends and bust tables during the week. If that was my career, if that's what I wanted to do, you better believe that those tables would be the cleanest you've ever seen them, and the dishes would sparkle. I want the best for me, and I want to be the best that I can be, and go up to the highest level that I can be. So that's I want to make a difference. I want to be somebody that will make a difference in your company. So if you have any questions, please let me know. And once again, my name is David, and I look forward to working with you at MediaCom.